favors greeting the Queen and celebrating our victory over the Spanish Armada.
But also their seats.
Well, what does thou have to say for thyself?
Vantage point for archival purposes.
Let that be a lesson to thee. The early bird doth get the worm, and in this case the worm be, well, bare stage and hath yet to be decorated. Oh, speaking of, Grimes, loose! Hide me out here with that most auspicious banner!
What most auspicious banner? Come on, right up, my lord.
Most auspicious indeed. 'Twas drafted upon the finest canvas, illuminated with gilded ink, inlaid by a silent monk just before he did utter his first words and break his vow. Perfection.
That is until I dropped it in a puzzle and tried to draw it off and accidentally erased it and I had to remake the whole thing.
Cursed puddles spring up out of nowhere.
Methinks the banner be upside down.
May I can read it just fine from here.
Thou canst read.
Oh, no, I cannot read.
Love is so nice. Come on, I'll make picture.
Say, now the banner be upside down. Now these must bring the bottom to the top.
Thou art most smart, Miss Arlene. Thou art Lord of the Guild. And then with top of here.
It's still upside down.
Come on to us, thou art demand. Give a man one call, then he thinks he can boss me around.
Tell you.
Yes. Happy now?
Aye, thank thee.
Good. That's the way then, Jenny.
But wait, you didn't all. By the heart of Hestia, good help me hard to find.
Ow! Oh, these bugs are so heavy. Anyone gonna help me? Thanks.
Stop!
What's the Irish?
There, in the name of the law.
Oh, sure, Hank. Thank heavens I found thee.
Indeed, Cornelius Corningstone, now drop thine ill-gotten gains.
Oh, Hank, I understand. There's been a big misunderstanding.
Nay, I understand most well, Cornelius.
No, nay, Hank, I'm serious. You see, there's this woman that I met
There's
earlier.
always a woman, Cornelius, or a man, or some other person of indescribable beauty.
I mean, thank you, Hank, but I'm serious. This is a big misunderstanding.
Drop it, Cornelius.
I don't think that's a good idea, Hank.
I said, drop it.
Fine.
Thank thee.
I cry pardon, my lady.
Worry not, my lady. I have just stopped this misguided miscreant from absconding with thy belongings.
Misguided miscreant! I met this most charming young creature at the gate and bade them give me their justification with my belongings.
Oh, no.
And now I see mine only error was trusting that they would make it to their intended destination instead of being discarded upon the boards of the stage.
You made me do it.
That be true. But I thought they had stolen it from thee.
Wherefore was that their bit?
They be the leader of the Thieves' Guild.
They are.
Aye.
Thou art.
I mean, I am, but it's more of a committee than you think about it.
That is not, my darling. I do not judge a person on the occupation any more than I would on their shoe size.
3.
Oh! Adorable.
My deepest apologies, my lady. Here, let me assist thee with thy belongings. Thou must be new to the Shire, Mount Hope. I be Sheriff Hank Woodson.
Oh.
You're Sheriff Hank. And Dolores said to keep an eye out for thee.
And Dolores? Thou art a Penberthy?
Aye, a Passionate Penberthy of the Barrack of Fontween Penberthys, niece of the Lady Mayor Dolores Ann Penberthy, chatelaine to her household, and member of the Penberthy Placement Program.
Placement program?
Aye, if Ayrshire is in need of a Penberthy, the Penberthy Placement Program provides a professional Penberthy person.
Well, our Shire already has 2 Penberthys, and I think that that's quite enough. We are pleasantly pleased with our present population of Penberthys.
Of course, the letter! I was instructed to give it to thee, Sheriff Hank.
Oh, it's from the Lady Mayor. Dear Hank,
It is with great heaviness that I inform you that I must away on some family business. While I am loath to leave my beloved Shire of Mount Hope at such an auspicious time, know that I would not, 'twere not of great import. Appassionata will take care of my household while I am gone as its chatelaine, and will provide the proper percentage of Penberthy upon the Shire. However, there is something I must ask of thee. The people need a mayor that knows them, that knows the Shire. Appassionata is greatly some and all. However, she probably thinks Cornelius Cornerstone is a beauteous creature, and not the leader of a totally legitimate criminal organization.
The two realities can exist at the same time.
And so, Hank Woodson, I do name thee interim mayor of the Shire of Mount Hope.
Mayor of the Shire of Mount Hope.
Best of luck, my dear. Thy boss, Dolores Ann Penberthy.
Interim mayor! Congratulations there, Hank, or should I say Mayor Hank?
Thank thee, Cornelius.
And I got a follow-up question for you there, bud. So, if thou art the mayor of Mount Hope now, who be the sheriff?
Oh, well, I know not. I suppose I needs must appoint someone?
Oh, indeed. So thou art saying at the present there be no sheriff of Mount Hope?
Well, I mean,
Well, Hank, it's been great catching up with thee. You know, it's Oktoberfest. I gotta go get myself a pint or something strong at it.
Wait, Cornelius, what are you...
Congratulations, Mayor Hank! Everyone, let us have accolades for our new mayor! I will be taking this.
My sash!
Oh, letter please. Here. P.S. That stands for Penberthy's signature. Thou canst not be both the mayor and the sheriff. 'Twould create a conflict of interest. Therefore, Appassionata will be taking over as the leader of the Civics Guild for the time being. How hard can it be? Decorating committee, go!
Decorating committee? Amazing! How did you do that?
The power of a Penberthy.
Well, I suppose all that needs to be done now is to teach these goodly generals how to conduct themselves on this most auspicious of festival days. Now, what we need to do is...
Conducting rebels in the absence of the master of rebels, are we? What a foul concept!
I would ne'er dream of it. Goodly gentles, might I introduce to you our esteemed master of revels, Sir Verence Stick.
Well, it seems I arrived in just the right time, for that applause was weak! Not without lack of enthusiasm, of course. Simply lack of proper technique. So, optimal clapping is achieved by aligning one's hands at a 45-degree angle like so. Yes, everyone follow along. We are going to slightly overlap our hands thus, and then with consistent and controlled pressure, clap. Much better already. It would seem that my presence here is necessary for instruction on proper decorum around Her Majesty. We are here to enjoy ourselves, are we not? Equality is very serious business.
Oh, I love thy patience, Sir Verence.
Thank thee. Wouldst thou care to begin by teaching these goodly people how to curtsy?
Oh, 'twould be my pleasure. Goodly people, anyone who does desire to learn how to curtsy, rise you up in this moment. Be not shy. Anyone who does desire to learn, may. First things first, we shall place our arms to the sides or facing upwards. This is to show thy peaceful intentions. Next, take thy favorite leg and swing it round with dramatic flair. Place the big knee into the pit of the very front as we dip so we may hold this position for as long as possible. Next, we shall cast our glances downwards to show that we are not a threat, even Let us rise back up in this room and try that again, shall we? Arms out, swing that leg round, dip. And this is how a curtsy is done. Very well.
Now, for those of you that wish to learn how to bow, I shall be thine instructor, so listen closely. We shall first take any hats off of our heads and place them with the opening facing our forearms so as not to share our lives, please and thank you. Now, we're going to place our arms out to the sides, just as the curtsiers did, and for the same reason, to show that we have no weapons hidden up our sleeves, even if we do. Next, we are going to take our favorite leg, put it out front, and turn the foot slightly past 45 degrees, about 60, 80 if thou canst, for the point is to show off thy calf.
Her Majesty loves a well-defined calf.
Did I interrupt while thou were talking, Hank?
Yes.
I thought not. Next, we are going to bend at the waist and cast our glances downwards. Monarchs, you see, are like wild animals. Looking one in the eye is a challenge of dominance. A challenge you assuredly shall lose. Now, rise you up. Let us see how well that's stuck, shall we? Hats off, arms out, favorite foot forward and turn out, bend at the waist, eyes down, rise. Good enough.
Right. Now comes my favorite part. Thou shouldst show thy enthusiasm at seeing the Queen by shouting, "God save the Queen!" Now, let us try. I like my enthusiasm. We're going to do it first, and then thou shalt repeat it back, loud and proud. All right? Once-ly, twice-ly, thrice-ly. God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
Excellent, well, excellent, well. Now, pair that with the curtsy or the bow that thou that you just learned. Here we go. And we shall try it again, all right? Remember, we shall say it first, and then you repeat it back. Thrice-ly. God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
I think that was
Nicely done, nicely done.
Take them very well out there, friend. Everyone, you rise, rise and greet her most distinguished royalty, Queen Elizabeth Regina Gloriana. God save the Queen! God save the Queen!
And God save you all, prithee, set yourselves at ease.
Her Majesty having returned from besting the Spanish Armada! Rebel server and stick, I extend my utmost congratulations to you, Queen Elizabeth.
Well, joyous gatherings where we are a people united is a virtue worth fighting for. It was our honor.
Aye, indeed, Your Majesty. Would you have your calls introduce themselves to the people?
Oh, aye, that would be marvelous. Let us start it off on the right foot, so let it.
Yes, all right.
Hello everyone, my name is Leonard Caraway, Captain of the Yeoman Guard. And not only am I a staunch protector of Her Majesty, but a conduit for all of you, our good people.
Thank you, Sir Leonard. Dr. John D., you next.
Yes, Your Majesty. Salutationes gentiles. That's Latin. It means howdy, folks. I am Dr. John D., Royal Astrologer, Alchemist, Advisor to Her Majesty on all things natural and supernatural. I also talk to angels. Now, as I have been on progress before, I have a better appreciation of what this Rockshire hath in store. To wit, Ladubrium Generalis. That's more Latin, means general shenanigans. I come therefore, a year wiser, a year stronger. So do thy worst, Mount Hope. I am prepared.
What a light-hearted speech, de Torredi.
No, Contessa Faustina, I would heed my words were I thee. This place presenteth possibilities infinite. 'Tis most daunting.
Daunting? I find what I have come upon here so far to be quite quaint and fascinating,
Our Contessa Faustina have the right. Oh, really introduce yourself to these two people next.
Of course, Your Majesty. Mario Incontrarsi Mountopians, my greetings are extended to all of thee. I am Faustina Nardone, Contessa dell'Edizione, the mathematician hailing from the house of Medici, and this is Elmer. My brain is a Venus flytrap of numbers and calculations. However, my only job today is to strengthen the relations betwixt Inglaterra and Florence. Furthermore,
always be prepared for any eventuality. That is some good advice for you, Countess Faustina. Sir Francis Drake, lovely to see thee again.
The hero finally speaks. Drake, step forward.
On your word, Your Majesty.
Good people, we present to you our Vice Admiral, a legendary privateer and a hero against the Spanish Armada. Please welcome Sir Francis Drake.
Thank thee all, thank thee. How I wish, how I could express just how humbled I be by all of thy praise and admiration. Unfortunately, I be not humbled. The name Sir Francis Drake is well known across England, and my face shines bright in all of thine imaginations. And ever since my sponsorship from Nike, the Greek goddess of victory, I found that defeating the Spanish Armada was quite simple, Your Majesty, and it's time that we focus on the finer things in life, such as my own personal brand, the brand that is Sir Francis Drake. So remember, all you good people, thou art the real heroes. Thank you all for your time. I've been Sir Francis Drake. Thank you all very, very much.
With introductions finished, it's time for the business of the day. Last time we were here at Mount Hope, it was our natal day, and thou didst show immense kindness that we should like to start to repay. So, bring out the chest.
Chess?
Exactly whose or exactly what is that chest, Your Majesty?
This is but one war chest captured from our final battle against the Spanish Armada.
and I can assure all gathered here, che il petto tiene molto. You get it, right?
Your Majesty, of all of the bits and all of the bolts inside of this chest, I do believe that this one is the most precious. It is known only as the Scepter of Tutia, and it is said to represent ambition, power, wealth, and individual greatness. And I do believe, easy time. And I do believe, Your Majesty, that whoever gets their hands on this scepter represents everything that Mount Hope Shire has to offer.
Right. Indeed. Mount Hope Shire, this is yours to do with what you please.
Well, Your Majesty, Gramercy, who shall we entrust control of this treasure to?
Oh, surely thou canst decide upon its control.
Mayhaps I can simply take a peek.
Oh, I do not say this lightly, Sir Barrett. One more step and I will turn thee into paste.
This dogged approach is most valiant to passion of the Penberthy, and yet I see none better than I to do the deed.
Are either of the children fit enough to disperse the treasure?
Fit enough. I can run the entire shire in 2 minutes. I did it this morning.
Clearly, this is a job for me. Pippa Glenfinnan.
Oh, dear sister, what qualifications dost thou possess in parting wealth amongst the people? I cannot think of why anyone would entrust thee.
Keep out of my affairs, Declan.
Oh, but thy affairs always come back to me due to our common last name, and I would not want thee to bring a disgrace to Glenfinnans everywhere.
Disgrace. Thou dost like playing architect, building their tiny houses and charging people their arms for spaces else would find offensive.
Oh, now hold thy tongue. I leave people satisfied with their living quarters and business spaces, and that's a Glenfinnan guarantee.
Lord, let's be Declan. We might as well call thee Cornelius Carning Stone.
Hey, why am I in this? I haven't even said anything.
All right, that's just the way you
down. Honestly.
We extend our humblest apologies, Your Majesty. It would appear that all these guilds have different ideas on how best to use your gift.
Obviously.
I have an idea, Your Majesty.
Prithee, speak it forward, Drake.
Well, given that I know nothing about any of these guilds, but you have praised them so heartily, I do believe a presentation of sorts is in order.
Oh, they can present themselves forward and give how they would use this gold.
That's a wonderful idea, Countess Faustina. Sir Francis Drake, lovely to see you
I
again.
know who thou art.
Well then, guild leaders, present your guilds.
The Rebels Guild can start us off.
Well done. Go forth, rebels.
I'm good at improvising. Rebels Guild, attention! Goodly people of Mount Help, I present to all the Rebels Guild!
We like to rebel. We like to rebel.
And off. Now, we, first and foremost, are for all of thee, the citizens of Mount Hampshire. And we do believe that the best way we can make use of Her Majesty's generous gift is towards the distractions provided by our services, enabling all of thee to escape the tedium of the cycle of life with our whimsical worlds, our heartfelt songs, and our stories abound with lessons.
And is that what thou would use the gold for?
Precisely. Imagine if thou wilt. Revamped stages, more realistic props, and bigger stars. Take a chance on us and fund the arts.
Civics, let us present ourselves properly. We serve, we serve, we serve. Have a seat, my darlings. Goodly people, I be a patient of the Penworthy of the Berg upon Tweed Penworthys, here as guild leader and representative of our most virtuous civics guild. Order and decorum have ne'er looked so good. Your Majesty, with this treasure, civics could finally catch up with the times. We can afford to elect a committee to change some of our most strangely summoned outdated bylaws, such as temperance, yes.
On this Oktoberfest den, we are only permitted to wear brown lederhosen.
On this day, we may only wear brown lederhosen. There are so many other options.
Thou most right. Truly a rainbow of lederhosen exists. Why not allow all of it? So, you see why thou would need a committee to decide such laws are out of date. Hey, a cheer for our civics guild.
We'll go next, if we may.
Buonasenso, step forward.
Hey, Crofts Guild, are you here?
Crofts Guild!
Aye, wondrous. Well, I am Pippa Glenfinnan, the leader of the most productive guild on Shire, the Crofts Guild. The power of Crofts compel thee. The power of Crofts compels thee. The power of Crofts compels thee.
That guild is responsible for all the substantial items hereupon?
Aye, we are responsible for all the things thou dost most enjoy. From swords for the nipperkins to the chains at Bosworth Field. Thou art welcome.
Pardon, if I may. Are all of you the ones responsible for the wondrous meads, spirits, and beers found in this place?
We can take the credit, aye.
Oh, give them the treasure, Majesty. Pretty fine wine here. Yes. Vita, baby!
Now, thy guild may provide drink for all cups, but a question, sister. Who parcels out and collects brass for all those things thou didst name?
Declan, 'tis not thy turn.
Merchants Guild, attend! If the Crafts Guild may lay claim to the most productive guild, then allow me to introduce you to the reason for that productivity to exist. The Merchants Guild. Merchant! Ka-ching! 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 Declan Glenfinnan is my name, and I am the leader of said guild. You may all thank me when thou hast a chance.
I will not stand for this disrespect.
Well then take a seat, dear sister. Now, my respect is full-heartedly given to those who toil under the banner of crafts, but the Merchants Guild is what makes Mount Hope tick. When buying a thing, who puts it in thy hand? Who collects thy hard-earned money and stores it away to be divided amongst all? That's the merchants. We are the most important part of the economic cycle here on Shire.
Yes, but what's that do with the treasure if that is controlling?
Your Majesty, I have not controlled it.
Pepper, I'm having a discussion with the Queen.
But they just not let me finish. I am retaking my time.
Clearly, the court is more interested in the successful Glenfinnan and not the one who is all bark and no bite.
Say that again, Declan, I dare thee.
All bark and no bite.
I shall leave by Declan, look, it's our brother returning home.
Why, it's good to see thee, Aelin.
Me too. Sir Aelin, we knew thou wert from Shire. We would have ne'er guessed these two thy siblings, though. Thy countenances are different.
Close enough.
Now, we knew thou wert intending to surprise them, but we see how you calm their spirits immensely. We thank you for your sacrifice.
Aye, Your Majesty. Though there is bitterness between the two of them, there is love deep underneath. Now, the two of you, shall we settle this family matter outside the presence of the Queen?
No, come on!
That's why I went to war!
That's taken care of. Let us head on to our final guild, Billy.
I suppose that that's us. Stop! Thief! Gotcha. If they see, dear good Mike Mounthope, I am Cornelius Corningstone, the leader of the notorious Mounthope Thieves Guild. Now, I know all the other guild leaders hereupon are desperate to get their little fingies on this here war chest, but I am here to proclaim quite the opposite. Keep this chest away from our guild.
Are you suggesting that thy horde of thieves has an opportunity at a wealth of fortune and thou dost not want to take advantage?
Nay, Francis Drake, thou dost confuse us with pirates. Thanks, but no thanks. Sky!
Well, with all of the guild introduced, I think we have an idea of what we must do with this treasure, but we must marinate on it for a moment. And I think we see I'm going to say small, but that might be a little offensive. Yes, you see Marcy?
Christopher Marlowe, thou slanderous little Rantarian. Why, thy daughter Faustus is me, truly? Oh, I'm glad to see thou did not let your education get in the way of your ignorance.
Johnny, I'm surprised I could see me from that far out with those old man eyes. Thy outfit? Tacky. The way thou walks? Tacky. The way thou dresses? Tacky. Me? God, I'm good.
Was that a thought that just crossed your mind? What a long and lonely journey that must have been.
I'm so sorry, all my thoughts went away when I came up here and I just smelled old hot dog water from here.
To your corner, unless you've got one to go back up.
Yeah. He slips away from him, he's too old.
Oh my. All right, stop making fun of our most trusted advisor, Prithee.
Sorry about that, Your Majesty.
All right, we thought that was in London anyway. What are you doing here?
Well, Your Majesty, as one of your spies, someone had to make sure this place was safe for you, and while I was out here, I did notice they do a lot of Shakespeare shows, but no Kit Marlowe. And it's for that reason I decided to put on Off the Cuff, a Kit Marlowe original show that will be happening at 1 o'clock at the Ball and Chain stage with the community of Mounthope Shire.
Now, we are unfortunately otherwise engaged at 1 o'clock. Could you do a small sample of it here for us?
Your Majesty, I can definitely do that for you, of course. I have heard that you have quite the rhyme on your port, and I wish to put those skills to the test if possible.
Well, Amos is not here, so...
All right, well, I can call up the best next one, if that's quite all right. Minute Conway, please. As I actually figured when I was little. Oh, yeah, if you hit it, it would go goo.
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about the one that goes...
Yep, that's right. All right, shall we start this off a little easy?
Sure.
All right. Leonard Caraway, I heard that rhymes. Is that true? Spit a little something. You got that dog in you.
Oh. Oh, yes. Dogging you, yes. My hounds go woof woof and bark too. Might hit you with a gosh if I'm feeling good.
Goof like a class clown, making people laugh. I'm parting up the sea. There's no stopping in my path.
Pat, do the math. Call me Faustina. Your little rhymes get small applause, but rhymes are meaner.
Meaner than John D when people pro-geocentric. Queen and the court whole town want to attend it.
Attend it? My last statement, I must amend it. Marlo, you're quite good at this. I really mean it.
This is the start of a beautiful friendship, canst thou see? Off the cuff, ball and chain stage at one, art thou free?
Free? Oh, you know it's going to be you and me. But hold on just 1 second.
Oh, you gotta ask the boss.
The queen. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
I like stage time.
Incredible. So later we did not know that was rhymed as such.
Sometimes stuff comes out of my mouth. I don't know how it gets there.
It's not going to say that, but good. But it gives us a wondrous idea for what to do with this treasure. So we have decided that this treasure shall go to... no one just yet. But we are going to introduce a competition. Of what kind? Strength? Smarts? Shrinking? A competition of revelry! Calm down.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Good gentles, the rules are quite simple, so listen closely. This was meant to be a wondrous festival day, so we thought why not help it along? For every bout of revelry that your guild inspires, thou shalt receive points. And the guild with the most points at the end of the day shall receive this treasure and the scepter of Tutia.
Your Majesty, if I may, we receive points for revelry, but what exactly counts as revelry?
Aye, an example would be nice, my queen.
Very good, a worthy question. Cornelius Corningstone, can you step you forward and do something to make us smile?
I can certainly try, Your Majesty. Lads, lasses, and those that surpass us, please give it up for the Sausage King and Queen!
Bring your cares away, sobers for another day. Let the Romans play at Oktoberfest. Oh, God save the Queen! I'm blind without my glasses, Your Majesty, and you so easily blend in, you know, it's... No.
Oh, you're so...
Yeah.
Careful, the kid's gonna go up your butt. Honestly, after that comment, though, who knows? Bring it forth, my darling.
All right.
Welcome to Oktoberfest! Today we celebrate people coming together and beer, yeah?
But Oktoberfest cannot officially start until the keg is tapped, and I need something for that. I need a tool, something, assistance. I need assistance.
Hammer?
I need a... Stop! Hammer time!
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. All right, ready? And here we go! Frost! Your Majesty, Oktoberfest can now officially begin.
Huzzah! Well, that was most merry indeed, apart from him saying that we blended in with everybody.
I wasn't a part of that conversation.
Very well, that is why I shall receive 100 points for the feast.
1 point! I could have serenaded you with a chorus of singers, Your Majesty.
Oh, now may I do so upon the date for everyone and anyone who might find it pleasing.
So I needs must spread revelry to all the people, not just you, Your Majesty.
Thou hast the right to it.
Your Majesty, but what of those of us that are not entertainers?
Oh, worry not, that craft skill produces wonderful products, alright, that bring joy to people.
Yes. On the stage? Hey, I get it, so anytime someone is pleased with the craft...
Or is satisfied with the purchase.
Or enjoys my company,
We get points!
Absolutely, and the Tournament of Arms shall serve as a last opportunity for guilds to gain points before all is decided and the winner is crowned. Oh,
We're very excited. We'll start as soon as we are done here up on this stage.
Aye, Your Majesty, but hold a moment. Who shall keep tally of all the revels performed this day?
Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty to keep record of. We need someone good with numbers.
Aye, someone with a brain like a Venus flytrap.
Nay, it is my vacanza.
Oh, nonsense. This shall not interrupt our resident much.
Oh, well, if Your Majesty wishes, I shall do everything I can to help.
Brilliant!
And report revels to me, and I shall keep a tally for all.
Excellent. Now, don't worry. We shall keep you abreast of the standings at Music with Her Majesty at 3 and at the Tournament of Arms at 4. Oh, we are thrilled!
Your Majesty, let me away. Standing ovations are all we shall be getting on this day.
Your Majesty, if he gets to go, I would also like to prepare something.
Then what is the Civics Guild going to prepare?
Nick, my flask is empty and thirst will have me unpleasant. Nick, let us go that absent from Ulrich. Well, Declan, may the best Glenfinnan come out on top.
Oh, I see thou hast already declared my victory. Thank thee.
Thou art a scoundrel.
And thou shalt be coming in second. If anyone is winning these guild wars, it's me, Declan Glenfinnan.
The winner of the guild wars shall be me, Pippa Glenfinnan.
Declan Glenfinnan.
Pippa Glenfinnan.
Declan Glenfinnan.
Pippa Glenfinnan.
We are very hopeful they don't turn this into something, you know.
They will most quickly mount Oktoberfest Majesty.
Declan Glenfinnan.
Well, you know what they say about this. Anyway, this is wonderful for you, good people. For truly, we hope you go out and embrace the spirit of the day, revel with your guilds, and support them in any measure you find appropriate. And, well, perhaps make some merriment of thy very own. We shall see you upon the streets, our adored people.
God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!